Everyone, so this is kind of like my first actual moto vlog, which is kind of interesting. Never thought I would actually like pursue like vlogging on a bike, but here we are. It's quite an interesting feat here. I'm gonna start with obviously getting some gas before we actually get into the main topics. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so for those who don't know me, I am GZ Jester. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing or like who I am, where I'm from yet. Saving that for the intro video, but I'll come out whenever I decide. So pretty much the topic of this video, the title, it's about college. At the college I'm going to doesn't start until this semester, and I had to go down there, and I was gonna be like, oh, me going down to my college for the first time on my bike, it's gonna be like this big thing, and then I decided, maybe not. Like, so essentially, I don't know if y'all started college, if you're in high school still, if you've graduated college. I mean, I'm sure I have people who watch from all over. This is my first video, so it's not like I'm expecting too much. But when you get the opportunity to go to college, whether you're in the US or in another country, I don't think it's a big choice to make, because we all know about how bad like school debt is and stuff, and like how far in debt you can go, and the majors you should take and the majors you shouldn't take, and you know, everything of that sort. But it's like, when it comes down to it, I'm still trying to figure out, like, oh yeah, what do I want to do for college? Because I have my major, I want to major in biotech, because I've always been interested in the field, so I'm going into that. But at the same time, it's like, is that really what I want to pursue? And I mean, I have time, there's a lot to think about already. Like, I've not even started, and I'm thinking about all these things. I'm thinking about money and this and that, because I'm broke. Like, but you think about all these things and it starts to weigh on you. And honestly, yeah, I'm kind of scared to start college, because I don't want to go into debt. I don't want to, like, you know, have be in debt the rest of my life. And I think that's a big like thing for a lot of people, is you don't want the debt. It's like, oh, well, you just get a high-paying job. Well, you don't know where you're gonna start out at, and you don't know how long it's gonna take you to get a raise. You don't know how long, and you have all your other life things like financing a car or a house or renting or this and that, and it's a lot. Another thing is like, okay, so outside of just college, it's like you gotta pick your classes. You gotta talk to your advisor, you know, and then they're like, oh, you should pick a club or two, and it's like, oh, but what clubs do I want to do? It's like, what am I interested in? And you're like, oh, what about money? Then I gotta work, and you know, it's a bunch of things, and you don't know really how to, like, I wouldn't say you don't know how to, but like, when it comes to actually picking things, it becomes a lot more difficult, because you don't know what you want to do in life, and you're not supposed to. They try and frame it like, oh, you're supposed to know what you're supposed to do when you go to college. But I mean, I'm still questioning it. Like, I'm not sure, and I think a big deal with a lot of that is from, you know, my past. It's like, how am I supposed to know what I want to do if I haven't had time to think about it? Because I was always busy with school, like high school and stuff. And it's like, now I'm trying to get into content creation. There's a lot on my plate, but I think it's manageable. I think I can manage it. I mean, obviously drawing up calendars and all that extra stuff is definitely going to be very helpful. And I mean, that's why I'm taking a ride right now on camera for the first time ever. It's like a huge thing, because, you know, I'm not like used to it. And it's kind of new. I think the helmet's giving me a lot of confidence. But anyways, I'm gonna ride into downtown and then go from there. Downtown. I don't know. I kind of new to this whole thing, so I don't really know. I guess I could keep ranting about college, because I did drive an hour down there and an hour back today. And honestly, I thought the drive would have been worse. It honestly wasn't that bad. I definitely thought it definitely could have been worse. I've definitely been through worse when it comes to like my drives and stuff. But I think it's definitely manageable. I'll be taking my bike and my truck. I mean, it's at an expense. Oh man, dude, I could rant about my dorm situation. Oh lord. Okay, so I was gonna dorm, and then I decided, you know what, maybe not. But now that I applied for a dorm, I can't cancel it. I've tried like the regular means, right? It's like, oh yeah, you go and you email them or you call them. Well, I've tried both of those ways. One, I got an automated email back telling me, yeah, to withdraw to, you know, get rid of the dorm. And I was like, well, I'm not withdrawing from the school. What's the point of that? So I said it. So I was like, I give him a call because I could tell it was a bot, and I was like, you know, I'll just give him a call because, I mean, obviously, there's something to it. But like, I call almost every day, and I get nothing back. Not a thing. Not like, what am I supposed to do here? If I can't call and I can't email, I gotta go in. Well, I was gonna go in today since I was down there and I had a bunch of free time. Nah, that don't work either. Apparently they were closed today, so I gotta wait till Monday, and the billing period starts Friday. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. In what way am I supposed to be able to financially afford a dorm when I'm broke like this? And I tried disclosing that, and it just doesn't work in the slightest. They're not gonna give me another one. I already tried that route. And it's a lifestyle conflict because I like being out, right? I ride a motorcycle. It's loud. And I'm usually out to about 3 a.m. So like, in what realm should I have gotten a dorm in the first place, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm trying to get it canceled, but now they're trying to get me to withdraw if I'm going to cancel it. Well, I'm not withdrawing from the school. So I'm trying to figure this out, and that's another like whole thing on my plate. And I think that's another reason why like there's a bunch of uncertainty, and I think that's another reason why college is so scary for a lot of people, including myself. Because I'm 18. I'm trying to figure it all out. Like, I'm still just a young kid trying to figure it all out. Well, I went the wrong way. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my life. College isn't necessarily a bad thing, though. And I think a lot of people give it bad raps because of all the people who get this degree and then don't have a job in that field. Well, it's hard to get a job in a field that, you know, like liberal arts. No offense to the liberal art majors or anything, but it's hard to get a job in that field. It's just it's pretty obvious. So there's that, and it's one thing after another, I think I find, and you know, I don't know. It's a lot to think about, in my opinion. That could just be me. But regardless, you know, life is gonna be difficult, no matter what. So I think that's something I have to come to terms with, is that I don't got it all figured out yet, and it's gonna take time to figure it out, even though I want to have it all figured out, like, now. You know, I'm trying to get to this nice place, like, with a good view right now, and it's kind of hard to find a place like that down here. No, I mean, okay, Jacksonville's not a bad city, because that's where I'm from. I'll say I'm from Jacksonville. It's a big city, not like a big skyline or anything, though, like you have Orlando or Miami or Dallas, or like all these big places, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with Jacksonville. Okay, I take that back, there is a lot. But this one, I'm not going to college in Jacksonville. I'm making the commute. Now, the problem with that is gas. And maintenance on my bike and my truck, which is fine. I don't necessarily mind it too much. It's inside the mind of a college student, I guess. There's a lot to think about. Because I'm still trying to figure out my own life. And, not the easiest to figure out. Not in the slightest, but it is what it is. So I think at the end of the day, I just gotta take time and figure it all out. But anyways, I have my first little moto vlog. I'm gonna just do some little montage from here. And thanks for watching, guys. I might actually go get some Starbucks. Honestly, I've been wanting to be a little performative lately and get some Starbucks for myself, so I might do that.